truth is coming out right now. Keep calm, God's message for you. Archangel Michael says, the moment you are stepping into right now carries a heavy silence before the storm of revelation. The air around you may feel tense, almost as though unseen forces are moving pieces on a divine board. You can sense something shifting, yet the fullness of the truth has not yet landed at your feet. There are whispers around your life, whispers that are no longer staying hidden in shadows. What was once concealed behind closed doors is now cracking open, piece by piece, like light slipping through the edges of a locked window. Those who thought they could bury their schemes are realizing that the soil of deception cannot contain what heaven has marked for exposure. Your spirit feels the weight of it, the way an unseen presence presses against your chest with urgency. This is not to harm you, but to awaken you, to keep your heart steady as the truth unfolds without delay. Calmness is your armor now, for the truth is not just news, it is a divine shift that carries the fingerprints of heaven. The eyes of God are not blind to what was done in darkness, and now the season of unveiling is entering into motion. Every mask is slipping, every false layer is falling, and the people who played against you are being revealed for who they truly are. The silence you have felt in recent days was not abandonment, it was preparation for the release of everything hidden. Type Amen 333 to step into the circle of blessing that surrounds you right now. The chains that were placed upon your destiny are beginning to break with divine force. Those who tried to rewrite your path are seeing their plans crumble, because truth carries a power that cannot be stopped once heaven commands it forward. The energy of exposure is moving swiftly, and nothing they do can slow it down anymore. Some truths are heavy, and when they land, they shake the ground beneath you. You will feel this shake soon, but do not let fear grip your heart. It is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to lift you, to remove the weight of lies that has kept you bound for too long. The time for hidden papers, secret meetings, and hushed conversations has reached its end. No matter how carefully crafted the cover-ups were, divine justice is reaching into every corner, pulling it all into the light of the present moment. The ones who spoke against you are soon to be silenced by the evidence of their own actions. Calmness is a shield, and you must hold it as these revelations rise. Your silence will speak louder than any argument, because heaven itself is bearing witness for you. Stand still, for the truth carries its own voice and it will be louder than anything spoken against you. Type Amen 444 to receive peace as the storm of unveiling passes through. The shift will not come with gentle footsteps, it will arrive like a wave, crashing suddenly and leaving no stone untouched. Yet within this wave, you are not lost, you are carried. What seemed overwhelming will instead become the very current that sets you free. People around you may react with shock, disbelief, or even anger when they hear what is revealed. But you must stay calm, for your peace will be your testimony. Others will crumble, but you will stand because your spirit is rooted in divine strength. There are names being exposed, actions being revealed, and intentions being uncovered. This is the hour where masks will not survive, and every hidden plot is forced into the open. What once was denied will now be undeniable. God's timing is precise, and this is the moment He has chosen to open the sealed envelope of truth. It may sting, it may shake, but in the end it will free you. That is why you must not panic. You are being carried through this unveiling for your own deliverance. Type Amen 555 if you are ready to walk in freedom as truth is revealed. The atmosphere is heavy because exposure does not come without resistance. Those who are guilty will attempt to spin, to twist, to deny, but the truth does not bend to human hands. It comes like fire, consuming every false layer until only reality remains. Archangel Michael says, "You are not to chase the unfolding, for it is chasing you." You do not have to dig for it, you only need to prepare your spirit to receive what is already on its way. Every hidden act is being escorted by divine hands into the open, without delay. Stay calm, for agitation will only distract you from receiving clarity. When the pieces fall, you will see clearly who stood with you and who stood against you. Their actions, not their words, will finally tell the story. In this moment, strength comes not from noise but from silence. Do not try to defend yourself with explanations, because the truth itself will do the work for you. Watch, and you will see that no one can argue with what is undeniable. Type Amen 777 if you believe clarity is being delivered into your life now. The walls of silence are trembling, and what was once buried is being unearthed piece by piece. You may not yet see the full picture, but the fragments are already surfacing. Every whisper of deceit is now echoing louder than before, unable to stay hidden in the corners where it once thrived. Calmness is your anchor because truth often arrives like a storm. Those who build lies to shield themselves will now find that very shield collapsing under divine weight. What they counted on for protection will instead expose them for all to see. There is a heaviness because the world around you is shifting. But understand, this heaviness is not meant to crush you, it is meant to free you. The lies that bound you are breaking apart, and in their place, light is flowing through the cracks. The unveiling is not just about others, it is about setting your spirit free. You were never meant to carry the weight of falsehoods that others attached to your life. Now, heaven is rewriting the narrative, and you are standing on the edge of vindication. Type Amen 111 to claim the vindication that is already flowing into your life. Those who thought they could silence you are realizing they cannot silence heaven. Every word spoken against you in secret is turning into proof of their own guilt. Their attempts to bury the truth are becoming their own undoing. The energy of revelation is moving fast. It is like a flood, and it cannot be stopped once it begins. No matter how hard they try to contain it, it will burst through every barrier, washing away the shadows. Your spirit feels it already, you sense the tension in the atmosphere, the weight of what is about to happen. This is not your imagination, it is your inner awareness preparing you for what is already written. You are not standing in uncertainty, you are standing in divine timing. Do not rush, do not fear, do not push. Stand still, because heaven is moving on your behalf. What you thought you lost is being returned in the form of truth. Type Amen 222 to stand firm in this divine moment of unveiling. The world will soon see what you already knew in your spirit. They will hear the truth that was hidden, and it will leave them in silence. What was denied to you will be undeniable to all. The storm may cause panic for others, but you are not like them. You have been warned, you have been prepared, and your spirit has been strengthened. This is why you are calm when others shake. Archangel Michael says, the truth is not just information, it is deliverance. The very chains that kept you bound are being cut open as the truth steps into the light. You will not walk in circles anymore, you will walk in freedom. Every hidden action will be seen, every secret agenda will be revealed. No power on earth can stop what heaven has already begun. You are stepping into the hour where nothing can be hidden from you. Type Amen 999 if you are ready to walk boldly into the truth. You may notice signs around you, strange behaviors, sudden distance, or unusual silence. These are not coincidences, they are signs that exposure is drawing near. People feel the walls closing in, and their nervousness is their confession before words even leave their mouths. Calmness does not mean weakness, it means power. Those who panic are showing that they fear the light, but you will stand steady because the truth does not harm you, it sets you free. That is why your peace will be your greatest strength. The truth is like fire, burning away what cannot last. The false friendships, the hidden betrayals, the quiet manipulations, they are all being consumed. What remains will be pure, real, and undeniable. This is your time to breathe, even as the world shakes. You will not be shaken because you are walking in alignment with divine clarity. The storm does not destroy you, it delivers you. Type Amen 4444 to receive the divine shield of calmness over your life. The truth that is moving toward you is not gentle, it is fierce. It has been building quietly, waiting for the exact moment to strike the walls of deception. That moment has now arrived, and the sound of breaking is about to fill the atmosphere. This breaking will not harm you, though it may feel intense. Instead, it will remove everything that does not belong to you. It will strip away false coverings and leave you with what is real, strong, and divinely yours. People who thought they could hide forever are about to be unmasked. Their secrets are no longer safe, because heaven has marked this season as one of exposure. What was once untouchable will be laid bare for all to see. The unfolding may feel sudden, but it is not rushed. It is timed perfectly, arriving at the exact second you need it. You are walking into the hour when the truth arrives like thunder and changes everything. Type Amen 1212 to step into the power of this divine unveiling. There will be moments when silence in the air feels almost unbearable. This is because the truth is pressing, waiting for the right breath to release. It is not hesitation, it is the final pause before the reveal. Stay calm, for your spirit has already been prepared for this. You were never meant to be surprised, you were meant to be ready. The heaviness you felt in your chest these past days was your signal that heaven was moving. The words will come, the evidence will show, and no one will be able to deny it. Lies will collapse under the weight of undeniable proof. The sound of exposure will echo far beyond what they expected. Those who underestimated you will realize they were never fighting against you, they were fighting against divine order. and no one wins against divine order. You will watch as their schemes turn into their own downfall. Type Amen 23:23 to stand unshaken as truth destroys deception. Archangel Michael says, every hidden move has already been documented in heaven. There is no detail missed, no act overlooked. Even the smallest action has been recorded, and now that record is being released into the light. This is not punishment, it is alignment. The universe itself is correcting what was twisted, bringing balance to what was unfairly broken. You are being lifted as others are being uncovered. The truth will travel quickly, moving from one place to another with unstoppable force. It will pass through doors, cross distances, and arrive in ears that never expected to hear it. No wall will hold it back. For too long, you carried questions in your heart. Those questions are being answered now, not with words, but with undeniable evidence. This is your confirmation, your clarity, and your breakthrough. Type Amen 30:30 to welcome clarity into your spirit. The energy around you may feel restless, almost electric. This is because exposure carries a vibration that shakes the unseen. People sense it before it happens, and they cannot hide their nervous movements. You must not take on their fear. Their anxiety belongs to them, not you. You are protected, and calmness will keep your spirit anchored while their world begins to crumble. The unveiling will come like lightning, swift and undeniable. In one moment, everything will change, and there will be no returning to how it was before. The silence will break into noise, but the noise will be truth. You will see with your own eyes the faces behind the masks. You will hear with your own ears the confessions that cannot be silenced anymore. And in that moment, you will know freedom. Type Amen 41:41 to receive strength as the lightning of truth strikes. The truth is no longer waiting at the edge, it is stepping fully into the center of your life. The silence that carried so much tension is breaking apart now, and the sound of exposure is moving closer with every passing hour. You can already feel it in your spirit, like the air shifting before a storm. This is not the kind of storm that destroys, it is the kind that cleanses. It is washing away everything false, everything that was built against you. The lies that were used to cover reality cannot survive in the presence of divine fire. Every word spoken behind your back is being pulled forward. Every false plan created in secret is collapsing. What was intended to harm you is now being turned into your testimony of strength. The uncovering will surprise those who thought they were safe. But for you, it will only confirm what you already knew deep within. You are walking into a season where your discernment is proven true. Type Amen 51:51 to receive the cleansing power of this divine storm. There will be resistance as the truth rises, because deception always tries to fight for its survival. Yet no matter how loud the protests are, they cannot erase what is undeniable. The facts will speak louder than the voices trying to twist them. Your calmness will frustrate those who expected you to break. They will watch as you stand unshaken while their lies burn to ash. Your peace will be the greatest evidence that you are covered by heaven's hand. The movement of this truth is unstoppable, it carries a force far beyond human control. No court, no barrier, no voice can delay what has already been set in motion by divine order. It is unfolding whether they like it or not. Hold your silence and let the fire do the speaking. Every word you might want to say is already being shouted by the facts that cannot be hidden. This is not your battle to fight, it is already won. Type Amen 6161 to rest in the assurance of victory. Archangel Michael says, you are walking into a moment that has been written long before you reached it. None of this is sudden to heaven, it is the fulfillment of what has been promised. The timing is precise, and you are standing in the very center of that timing. There is no chaos in this unveiling, though it may look like chaos to the eyes of others. To you, it is a divine release. To you, it is the removal of the weight that was never yours to carry. Every mask is falling, every false smile is fading. What people tried to hide behind will no longer protect them. Their truth will come out, even if they try to fight it. You must hold on to your stillness as your shield. Do not be pulled into arguments, do not be dragged into noise. The truth is already fighting for you without your words. Type Amen 7171 to claim the fulfillment that heaven is delivering. The revelation will not only show you the truth about others, it will show you the truth about yourself. You will realize how strong you were through the waiting, how resilient you became while carrying the unseen weight. You will see the proof of your endurance. This realization is important, because the truth is not just about exposure, it is about transformation. What once was used to harm you is becoming the foundation for your rise. You are stepping into strength born out of survival. The unveiling is also clearing your path forward. No more distractions, no more lies holding you back. The road ahead is open, and you are free to walk without the shadows trailing behind you. This is not just a moment of revelation, it is a moment of rebirth. You are stepping into a new version of yourself, lighter, stronger, and unshaken by what once chained you. Type Amen 8181 if you are ready for this rebirth through truth. The truth is pressing harder now, and its weight can no longer be contained. It is like a wave that has risen so high it must finally crash, breaking through every wall that once held it back. That crash is not far away, it is already in motion. You may notice that certain people are avoiding your eyes, avoiding your presence, avoiding your name. They feel the truth catching up with them, and they cannot look directly at what is coming. Their avoidance is their confession before the exposure even arrives. The air around them feels heavy, almost suffocating, because they know they are standing on borrowed time. Their lies gave them false confidence, but now that confidence is melting away. What once gave them power is now turning into their downfall. For you, however, this heaviness is not a burden, it is a sign. A sign that vindication is not delayed, a sign that your freedom is arriving, a sign that the divine has stepped into the middle of your story. Type Amen 9191 to welcome the vindication that cannot be stopped. When the wave of truth finally breaks, it will be unstoppable. No matter how carefully someone planned their cover, no matter how perfectly they crafted their lies, it will all fall apart in seconds. Exposure does not knock politely, it enters with force. This suddenness will leave many in shock. They will not understand how everything unraveled so quickly, but you will know. You will know that it was divine timing, not human timing. The collapse of lies is not your destruction, it is your deliverance. Everything false must fall, so that what is true can finally rise. This is why you must not fear when the noise begins. Stand still, breathe deeply, and remember, you are not being shaken apart. You are being shaken free. Type Amen 1010 if you are ready to be shaken free by truth. Archangel Michael says, the uncovering will travel like fire, spreading faster than expected. What begins in one corner will quickly move into many others, until no place remains untouched. The fire of revelation does not burn halfway, it consumes completely. This fire is not for your harm, it is for your cleansing. Everything that does not belong in your life is being removed by it. Everything that was chained to you in lies is breaking loose. The fire is purifying your story. When it finishes, only what is real, strong, and divinely aligned will remain. Nothing false will stand in the aftermath. This is why calmness is your greatest strength. While others panic, while others scramble, you will remain still, because you know the fire is not against you, it is for you. Type Amen 1111 to step into the cleansing fire of revelation. As this truth rises, you may feel moments of intensity in your spirit. These are not random, they are the signals of alignment, the vibrations of justice moving closer. Your body and soul can sense the weight of what is coming before your eyes see it. Trust these feelings, for they are not here to frighten you, they are here to prepare you. They are the signs that you are walking through a doorway that has been locked for too long. Now, the lock is breaking, and the door is opening. On the other side of that door is freedom. Freedom from lies, freedom from burdens, freedom from the weight of false stories. You will breathe differently once you walk through. This is not just a change in your environment, it is a change in your entire life. Nothing will look the same once the truth has spoken. Type Amen 12121 if you are ready to walk through the open door of truth. The breaking point is here, and the silence is giving way to sound. The truth is no longer waiting patiently at the edges, it is demanding to be seen. Every moment you have felt the tension building was preparing you for this exact release. You will notice the shift in small details first. The way people speak, the sudden pauses, the nervousness hidden in their tone. These are the cracks that appear before the whole wall finally falls. Do not allow yourself to be shaken by their panic. Their fear belongs to them, not you. The truth that terrifies them is the same truth that will set you free. This unveiling is the end of their deception and the beginning of your restoration. What was taken from you in silence is being returned in the open. Heaven has declared this exchange, and nothing can block it. Type Amen 1313 to receive your restoration as the truth unfolds. As the layers peel back, everything becomes clearer. Lies that once confused you now reveal their patterns. Connections you could not see before are linking together like pieces of a puzzle finally fitting. What once seemed impossible to prove will be undeniable. Even those who doubted you will see with their own eyes what was hidden. The evidence will speak louder than any voice of denial. This revelation is not just about others, it is about your journey. It is showing you that your spirit was right all along. Your inner knowing was never mistaken, it was divine awareness guiding you. Hold on to this truth, because it will remind you of your strength. You have carried the weight of waiting, and now you will carry the crown of clarity. Type Amen 1414 to receive the crown of clarity over your life. Archangel Michael says, "The forces that once worked against you are scattering." Their unity was built on lies, and now that the foundation is broken, they can no longer stand together. What once looked like strength is crumbling into weakness. This scattering is not your concern. Do not waste your energy watching them fall apart. Focus only on the freedom that is opening for you. The truth is your weapon, and it is sharper than anything they tried to use against you. With it, you do not need to fight, you only need to stand. The evidence is carrying the battle on your behalf. Even as they scramble to cover themselves, their efforts will only expose them further. Every attempt to deny will become another layer of proof. The trap they set for you is becoming their own. Type Amen 1515 if you believe the trap is reversing back on them. The sound of this truth will echo. It will not remain small or hidden. It will spread further than they ever imagined, reaching ears they never wanted it to reach. The exposure is wide because it was meant to be. There is no silencing what heaven has chosen to reveal. Every corner, every shadow, every hidden space is being touched by this light. Do not be afraid of how far the truth travels. It is not to embarrass you, it is to vindicate you. It is to make sure that everyone who needs to see it will see it. You are not being destroyed, you are being lifted. The truth is a ladder, and you are climbing higher with every layer revealed. Type Amen 1616 to climb the ladder of truth without fear. The air is heavy with the weight of what cannot stay hidden anymore. This heaviness is not against you, it is the pressure of lies collapsing under their own weight. That collapse is moments away, and when it comes, it will release you into a clarity you have been waiting for. You have walked with patience even when it was painful. You have carried silence even when your heart wanted to speak. Now, heaven itself is speaking for you, and its voice is louder than any denial. The ones who thought they could outsmart truth are realizing they miscalculated. They mistook silence for weakness, but silence was only waiting for the perfect hour. That hour is here, and nothing will stop its unfolding. Do not let the noise of exposure pull you into fear. The noise is not chaos, it is the sound of divine correction. It is heaven rearranging the order of your life in front of everyone's eyes. Type Amen 1717 to welcome divine correction into your life. The unfolding of this truth will not come in fragments, it will come in full force. Once it begins, it will pour out faster than anyone can contain. It will sweep away confusion and leave only certainty behind. The shock will not be yours to carry. It will belong to those who thought they were safe in shadows. For you, this unveiling is not shock, it is relief, it is release, it is confirmation. Every false hand that reached into your life is being removed. Every hidden plot against you is being stripped bare. The truth is not only protecting you, it is defending your destiny. You are walking into a moment where all eyes will see the same thing. No one will be able to argue against it. The truth is too clear, too strong, and too undeniable. Type Amen 18:18 to walk under the shield of undeniable truth. Archangel Michael says, "Every tear you cried in silence was recorded, and every injustice you carried was written in heaven's record." Now, those records are opening, and the response is arriving in your favor. Nothing you endured is wasted. This exposure is not just about others falling, it is about you rising. It is about lifting you into the place you were meant to stand all along. The false weights are being removed so you can finally move freely. The unraveling of lies is part of your testimony. One day, you will look back and see how every detail fit into a bigger story of divine protection. Even this storm is part of your preparation for greater things. Do not resist the process, flow with it. The fire that is burning around you is not against you, it is burning for you, removing what should not remain. Type Amen 19:19 to claim the rising that is already yours. The wave of truth is not silent anymore, it is roaring. It is breaking open doors that were shut, forcing secrets into the open, and leaving no corner untouched. That roar is already moving closer. The more they try to silence it, the louder it grows. The more they resist, the quicker it spreads. Resistance cannot stop what heaven has declared. This will reach people who never expected to know. It will pull into light stories they tried to bury years ago. Nothing stays hidden when heaven commands it forward. And you will stand untouched in the middle of it. Not harmed, not broken, but freed. The roar is not against you, it is for you. Type Amen 2020 if you believe this roar is your freedom call. Equals.